not professional enough, you know? So I suggested a champagne fountain, and that didn't work either. So here we are. We actually came to the conclusion that he would allow me to do a PowerPoint to begin with. And that was the only thing that he needed to agree to in order to get me up here. And he agreed, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see here. Oh, PowerPoints. You get enough of them already, huh? Okay. So I've entitled this, The Coat of White Ceremony, May 2008. Lights? Camera? Got it? Okay. Is that good? Yeah? Okay, so you guys have been down here for what, about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks? And I know what you guys have been asked a lot. Everyone at home has said, man, how can you make the class? You guys end up going to the beach so much, it must be great down there, right? And I used to say, yes, the beach here is amazing. Until I had one terrible experience. And people don't really see all the bad that comes with the good, because you guys have to work so hard every day. And every once in a while you do get to end up going to the beach, right? You end up making it out there maybe after a block, maybe after you do something nice, buy someone some flowers, who knows. But every once in a while you do end up going there, but when you're there, you end up finding yourself thinking about school, and your heads are in the books so much, they just can't really focus on anything but school. And it makes perfect sense. But every once in a while you realize that you're here to learn and you're here to succeed. And these people over here to our right, the professors, are here to help you succeed. And they are amazing. They are the best that you can find. And they push very, very, very select values that are fantastic. Dr. Yoshida, who I'll be introducing in just one bit, always talks about professionalism. You must be professional. It is important to be professional at all times. And so every once in a while you find her teaching. And one day we were here in class, and here she is dancing. Trying to teach us all how to dance. And so I learned one day that using these particular moves at Bliss later is probably not going to work. But nonetheless, it's worth giving it a shot. But beyond professionalism, they always impress upon you how important it is to take your values and everything with you through life, right? And one of my favorite professors always is there for you. If you're on the beach, he'll make sure that you won't go empty-handed. He'll ensure that he takes care of you better than anyone you know, okay? And the other thing about the professors here is they never, ever, ever once impress upon you things that are in their own minds, you know, their own values, especially their own research. It'll never happen. Not once will they ever talk to you about something that's not that important. Well, where did this come from? There must be a mistake here. What's going on there? Wait a second, hold on. Wait, hold on. There must be some sort of glitch in the system here. Wait, hold on, what is going on?
They're all like, what?
Oh, here we are.
Oh no.
So, the thing that you'll end up realizing as you go through this time here is that you will work so hard. You'll put so much effort into it. And you'll want to quantify it. You'll want to say that this is how hard I worked and this is how much it's worth, right? But don't ever let anyone tell you how much things are worth here. Because the things that are for you are absolutely just yours. So don't let them put a dollar amount on you and what you've done and what you'll accomplish here. But if they do choose to put a dollar amount on you, which happens every once in a while, sometimes it's $100. Can't really see it there, that was me. Sometimes it's $300. That's this young lady here, Sheila. She was spectacular. Sometimes it's $375. This is Reggie right here. She's probably in the back, I would guess. But if you're lucky enough to be worth just a little bit more than me, and you're lucky enough to be the president of SGA, sometimes you go for $1,000. That is the value that is placed on you as an SGA president. And if you're local and you don't want to do dollars, certainly 1,978 apples will do. But along the way, there'll be a lot of obstacles, right? I can promise you that no one saw a lobster like this before they got down here. Most of you haven't seen lobsters before. Every time I say something like that, someone always proves me wrong. But most of you have never seen an obstacle like this before. These are pretty intimidating creatures, and along the way, you'll find a lot of intimidating creatures. You'll end up finding so many things, and really the biggest struggle that I have oftentimes comes with a young lady named Sally Mae, which I didn't even know existed before I got here. And so the best part is, like in medical school, you start out with all these fantastic ambitions, and and you hope for things to go so well, and you have such a great expression on your face, but during, you don't know really what's going on. You get kind of bamboozled by the whole situation, and things get tough, and things get rough. And at the end, what you have in your proverbial wallet is just a piece of paper saying that you've been there and you've done that. But it's not what's in your wallet that matters, it's what you retain. It's how good you'll be in the future. That's why you're here. And so when things get tough, when things get really rough, you have to know that you're the ones that can do this, and you're the one that has to maintain the intensity. Because if it's lost, then you'll have nothing to live with. It'll just be you and this guy in a pool, not doing anything. So really, you gotta realize that when things are their worst, especially here at school, it's important for you to keep your head up. You can't just, regardless of the state, regardless of your condition, end up falling by the wayside. It's something you really have to be careful. But so, when you're here, you have to remember just 3 things. Just really 3 things will make it through. 3 things will be the key to your success. 1 is who you are and who you were before you got here. 2 is why you came and all the sacrifices that you made. And 3rd, every once in a while it's really important to remember a big friggin' sombrero. Because it can be more of an accessory than you know. But with all the things that happen in your life, with everything that you'll experience, you just never know what's going to be lurking around the corner. Is this Sean Paul or is this a student here at AUC? I want you guys to think about that. One of the unique things that AUC offers is the ability to allow you to work with each other. You're not competing with each other. You are competing in a world beyond each other. So what that means is there is no curve here that allows one person to step ahead of another person. There's nothing that really embodies the competitive spirit that is a lot of other medical schools around the country. You guys are in a very unique position that if you want to, you can work together. And if you need to, you can use it to succeed. And so it's really important to have the teamwork and the unity that will get you to succeed throughout the time here, because you'll find that the people sitting to your right and your left will be there for you every day. They will be there for you, and you don't need to call them. You can go next door. You can just tappy tap on the room next door to you and just be like, I need some help. And they'll be there for you. That is one of the best parts about being here. So, I challenge you. I challenge you to be something bigger at your time at AUC. Because only you can make yourself succeed. Only you can be the one that works or chooses to work with everyone else in order to make it. This is AUC, guys. This is the house that Tien built. But you guys are the masons to your own future. With all that said, I want you to know that it'll get tough. But you guys can do it. You guys have the ability. Dr. Barish is probably going to say at some point, I've looked at each and every one of your transcripts. You guys are smart enough to make it. And it's true. It's true. It's taken me 3 semesters to realize that we are all smart enough to make it. It just comes down to working together, and it comes down to ensuring that everyone succeeds. That is all. Let me go ahead and introduce this young lady right here to do the faculty introduction. Dr. Yoshida. Thank you guys very much.